Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Durvil Marigold Board. I got one question from someone. They wanted me to re-explain this question. This question of design counter. So guys, like I was saying, it's very easy. This question, it's really very easy. We'll go step by step. I'm going to re-explain this thing part by part again. So guys, what happened? The question is like, design a synchronous counter that can count the following sequence 0, 2, 5, 4, 7 using the JK flip-flop. The counter must be in the most simple form. So guys, you can see in this question they give us the sequence 0, 2, 5, 4, 7. So we must find first the don't care. So remember last time I said don't care a digit that are missing this side. So we must know first, is it a 7, is it a 2-bit, 3-bit or 4-bit. So like last time, like I say, to find that it's very easy. Like let's see first if it's a 2-bit. We know that 2-bit, we count from 0 to 3 guys. So if you check from 0 to 3, if I check this side, my sequence that they give me, I have already numbers that is greater than 3. We got 2 here, so we got 5, 4 and 7. Those 3 numbers are greater than 2, which means this one is not the 2-bit. So the idea of 2-bit, it's out already. So let's see now the idea of 3-bit. So 3-bit, let's see the idea of 3-bit. So the idea of 3-bit, what happened? 3-bit, the 3-bit we're going to count from 0 to 7. Sharp. 3-bit is from 0 to 7. So from 0 to 7, what happened if I count from 0 to 7? So if I check there in my sequence, there's 2. 2 is between 0 and 7. 5 is between 0 and 7. And 4 is between 0 and 7. And then 7, it's already there, it's our last number, part of the 3-bit. So guys, we mean our sequence here, it's a 3-bit sequence. So now we got, it's a 3-bit sequence. So 3-bit sequence, what happened? We come from 0 up, like I say, up to 7. So if I check there, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So what happened if I check my sequence 0? I have 0, so 0 is out. I already have 0. I don't have 1, which means 1, it's my first level, don't care. That's a 1. I check 2, we have 2, so which means 2 it's out. We have already 2. We don't have 3, so 3 is my second digit of first level, don't care. 4, I have 0, 4 it's out. 5, I have 5, 5 it's out. 6, I don't have 6, which means 6 is my third number of don't care. 7, we got 7, 7 it's outside. That's why guys, you see that my 3-bit digit, my 3-bit digit are 1, 3 and 6. So I just convert these numbers in binary, because it's going to be 4. 3-bit is 4, 2, 1. If I convert to 1, it's going to be what? 0, 0, 1. So that's why I have 1, 0, 0, 1 here. If I take 3 is going to be 1, 1 here and 0 this side. And then 6 is going to be what? 6, I'm going to have 1, 1 and 0 this side. That's why I say 6 is this side guys. So guys can see how to the first part, the first level of don't care. So now let's see the transition table. So the transition table guys, this is a transition table. Like I said, a transition table doesn't change. You can see this transition table is the same like our first example that I did last time. I can explain a bit fast because I don't want the video to be too long, or otherwise it's going to be very boring. So it's like we have a JK flip-flop here, and the JK flip-flop has an output Q, but it has another output. I can say derivative of output of this output, which is Q plus 1, which is this one, Q plus 1. This Q is for this one. Let's say if you set the first condition, that's why I see the black here, the black answer, the black result digit here, that is the result. So what happened for the first line? The first line the first line we set what? The first line we set 0 here for J and 0 for K. This J and K, and then our output we put 0. What we know for flip-flop, table of flip-flop, 0 0. If you have 0 at Q output, what is the answer? The answer is unchanged. So we have 0. If it doesn't change, we're going to have what? The 0 to the output. If I put 0 and 1, 0 and 1, what the condition is? Reset. If I have 0 here, I reset, what I'm going to have? 0. If I put 1 0, 1 0, the condition is what is set. If I have 1 0, I have 1 here. If I have 0, sorry, if I set is going to give me what? 1. That's what I have 1 here. If I have 1 1 and I have 0 to the output, 1 1 this line, I have 0 to the 0, I set 0 to the Q output. 1 1, the condition is what? Toggle. 0 will toggle to 1. This what happened this side. So the second time we put the same data, but now we set 1 here. So what happened here? That's the thing. But it's another video I'm going to really explain again easily, very easy for you guys, because I don't want to make my videos to be too long, guys, or otherwise it's going to be very boring, a long tutorial question video. So, and then how do we get this table? And then this table now we change. What happened? We put now Q and Qn plus 1 here, and then we leave this place empty. This place was empty. What happened here? Now we check the condition with 0 0. If I check the condition where I have 0 0 in this Q and Q, because Q and Q, when Q and Qn plus 1 is equal to 0, Q, because we got two table of Q and Qn plus 1, so we're going to get 0 0 in both sides here. Going to have 0 0 in both sides here, you can see. So what happened? If I check J didn't change for the two line, this line and this row, and these two row didn't change. If I check J didn't change from the first row to the second row, 0 0. So that's why I have 0 here for, that's why I have 0 here for J. That's how I have 0 here for J. And then because K changed from 0 to 1, because this change means don't care, that's why I put don't care here. So the second line, let's check. For the second line, let's check what happened. Now we check 0 where we have 0 and 1. We check 0 and 1 with the J and K. We have this line of 0 and 1. So we check this line. So if I check here, J didn't change for the two row, for the two row didn't change, we have 1 1. That's why J here I have 1, because K changed from 0 to 1. That's why I don't care. So what happened now? Let's move to the other line. The other line we have what here? The other line here we check 1 0. 1 0 we have 1 0 this row, and then the last row we have 1 0. So we check this row here and this one this side. So what happened? K didn't change. K1 1 didn't change. That's why I say K 1, because J changed from 0 to 1, which means they don't care. So these are the answers. These are how we fold that table. So if I check another one, the last one is 1 1 here, 1 1. So in Q and Qn plus 1, where we have 1 1, we have 1 1 here and 1 1 here. So we have this line and this line. So if I check K didn't change, 0 0, that's why I have 0 here, because J changed from 0 to 1. That's why I put don't care and 0 this side. So guys can see how these things is very simple. So let's move now to the present and next state table. What I say for the present and next state table? I say for the present and next state table, I just take these numbers. The present and next state table, I just take these numbers here, this digit, and then I put them down, the numbers here. So for the present state, this is a present state table, this is a next state, present state, next state. So I just take this 0 2 5 4 7, 0 2 5 4 7, and the next state, if 0 it's a present state, next state is 2. That's why I start by 2, next state, and then it's going to be 5, and then 4, and then 7, and then the last one will be 0 here for the next state table. Like I was saying in this video, like I'm not using the next state table, I'm only using the present state table. But I said there's a way you can use only the present state table, or you can use both. In another example I'm going to use both, but in this example I'm still using one table, which is the first, which is the present state table only. So what happened now guys, I come step by step. So guys, please let's follow me down. So what happened now? We can see this X here in blue, this X in blue, this bold X in blue, those are my don't care digit, that my first don't care digit. So like 0 0, it's 0 0 1. This is my first number, my first don't care digit. That's why I came here 0 0 1, which means I'm here. That's why I crossed don't care. So 3 is going to be 0 1 1. So 0 0 0 1 1. So I'm here. 6 is going to be 1 1 0. That's why I'm this side. So I put this thing everywhere, even for K, same thing, same thing, same thing. And I came there for J1, same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing. J0, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, and don't care. So guys can see how this part is very easy. So now let's move to the other part of fooling. Like I said, the first level, that I say level 1, fully came up with don't care number. So please, I forgot to put S here because I got three numbers, 3 digit. So you fool first with a 3 digit. That's why I explained. So now we're going to see how I fool the rest of the part. So guys, here be careful. So firstly we check 0 here. 0 will move from 0 to 2, but this move I need to consider this move only with the digit now, with the binary number, which my binary number is this side, not the decimal number, the binary number. So which means 0, because I'm at J0, that's why I'm using Q0. Be careful. J0, I'm using Q0. K2, that's why also I'm using Q2. So be careful for that part. So guys, let's continue. So what happened this side now? So 0 will move from 0 to 2, but we must check on binary number. So it's going to move from 0 0 to 0 0 to 0. So I came here, I checked 0 0 in my transition table. 0 0 0 0. What's the condition? 0 for J and don't care for K. That's why I put 0 here for J and don't care for K, because on position 0. Position 0, it's 0 0 0. That's position 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0, position 0. So now I'm done with that 0. And then what happened again? Let's check now. 2 will move from 0. 2 will move from 0 to 1 in binary. That are represented by the blue arrow here. That blue arrow are represented with the blue arrow here. So it's going to move from 0 1. I come in this table 0 1. So what? 1 for J and don't care for K. So I check position what? 2. Position 2, it's going to be 0 2 0 1 0. So it's going to be here. So I say what? 0 1 is going to be what? 1 for J and don't care for 0. So it's going to be 1 here for J, because J, and don't care for K. So what happened? I check now the move of 5. 5 is going to move from what? 1 to 1. That is the red arrow. 1 1. So I come right. 1 1 is going to be what? 1 1 is don't care and 0. I check position 5. Position 5 is going to be 1 0 1. Position 5. So I say don't care and 0. So I check position what? Position 4. Position 4 is going to be 1 1 also, which is don't care and 0. Position 4 is going to be 1 0 0 1 0 0. So it's going to be don't care and 0. That's what you can see now. And then position 7 now. Position 7, you can see 7 is the last digit. What happened? 7 will go back to 0. That's why I represented by the black arrow. Represented by the black arrow. That one can see 1 is going to be 1 0, not 0 1, because 7 that will move. So 1 0. So I check 1 0. It's going to be what? Don't care and 1. Don't care and 1. It's going to be don't care and 1. So I come here, don't care and 1 1 0. So I can position 7 1 1 1. So don't care 1 for K, and then don't care for J. So now guys, I say let's see the grouping part. So the grouping part in this type of game, we're going to have a grouping pack of 2, 4 and 8 guys. And then in that grouping guide, you must know that we can't group 0. We can't have a group with 0 inside. We can't have a group with 0 guys. No group with 0. So like I was explaining, like let's say I have 0, don't care, 1 and 1. We cannot have this type of group where we have 0 inside. It's wrong. So 0 cannot be in the group. We cannot have also a group with don't care only. Let's say we have don't care, don't care, don't care and don't care, and we group don't care only. So this one also, it's wrong. Very wrong guys, it's very wrong. So we must at least have don't care in the group, but at least with 1. I can have don't care like this. I have only 1, but this group it's valid. This one, it's a valid group. So we can have also, like in the same K map, we can have 2 type of group, like I was explaining last time. We can have 1, don't care, don't care. Let's say we have this group, for example, and then we have another group in the same K map of 1. Let's say we have another group of 1, don't care and don't care. If you have a group like this, 2 groups like this in the same K map, you can see we're going to consider only the group that has more ones. Like in our case, we're going to have 1, don't care, but in this group we're going to have only 1. So which means we're going to consider only this group. This one, it's out, because here we got more ones. So that out work. So let's see, let's group now, see this, how we group this part. So I say we have what? Group of 2, 4 and 8. So guys, you must start thinking first. That will represent this arrow. You must start thinking first by 8. You go to 4 and 2. You come in this group. Can we group 8? We can't group 8, because if you group 8, we're going to group everything here. So if you group everything, we're going to have 0 inside, which means group of 8. The idea of group of 8 is already out. So can we group 4? Now yes, we can group 4. We can't group 4 like this, because we're going to have only don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. It's going to be wrong. We can't group also 4 like this, because we're going to have 3 don't care, 2 don't care, 0 in our group. It's going to be wrong also. So we can't also group also down here only, because we're going to have don't care everywhere, which is wrong also. So we can only group here, like you see here in the middle here, we can only group here, the one I group in yellow. So you can see we can only group this part. That's why I group it in yellow this side. So now let's come here. Same thing here, we can't group like this. We can't group like this, because we're going to have 0 inside. We can't group 4 like this. We can't even group 8, you can see, because we're going to have 0 inside. So you can only group 4 like this, like the way I represent in yellow. This only how we can group, guys. So guys, you can see now the grouping part. The part that left now, it's because that's a part level 3. The grouping part level 4. Now we must read the K map. How are we going to read the K map? We must read the K map now. So what happened now? This is our group. I'm going to represent, you must first read. We have 2 columns. This column 1, this column 2, and then we have 3 rows. We have row 4, row 1, row 2, row 3 and row 4. So what happened? My group is only on row 2 and row 3 here. Let me erase here. My group is only on row 3 and row 2 and row 3, but in column is on the 2 columns, column 1 and column 2. So my group is on column 1 and 2, don't only this side. So we're going to read here. You must know in the K map 0 and 1, 0 cancel 1. If you have 0, 0 cancel 1. Like in our case, let's read Q0. If you read, because my group is on both sides, on 2 columns, column 1 and column 2, so I'm going to read this all part. This Q0. If I check my group on these 2 sides, I'm going to have for Q0, Q0 will load 0 and 1. Like I said, 0 and 1 cancel, so this 0 will cancel this 1, so which means Q0 is already out in our answer because everything cancel, 0 cancel 1. So now I must check Q1. If I check Q1, you can see Q1 I have what? 1 and 1, 1 and 1, which means what happened? 1 and 1, because 1 doesn't cancel 1, only 0 that cancel 1, so which means I already have Q1 in my answer. Why Q1? Why not Q0 1? Why not Q1 not 1? Because Q1 load 1 1. That's why. If it was loading 0 0, because we was supposed to have Q1 not, because it's loading only 1 1. That's why we have Q1. So now let's check Q0. Q2. Q2 loads 0 and 1. So you can see this 0 cancel this 1. That's why in my answer I have only Q1. So guys can see how we read the K map. So what happened here? Same thing here. That's the same thing happened here. This is my group. This 1 cancel this 0, cancel Q0. This 0 cancel this 1, cancel Q2. So I only left Q1. That's why my answer is Q1. You can see guys how it's very easy. So let's move now to J1. J1, like I was saying, J1, because we are at J1, so J1 is going to be Q1. J1 is going to be Q1 because Q2, Q1, Q0, Q1 is going to be also Q1. So we check the same procedure, guys. We're going to check the same method. So it's going to be 0, position 0. I'm here. What happened? 0 will move from 0 1. So I check 0 1. 0 1 is what? 1 and don't care. 1 for J and don't care for 0. 1 don't care. So same thing. So I'm done for 2. What will happen now for position 2? Position 2 1 0. It's going to be what? 1 0 is going to be position what? Position 2. I'm here. 1 0. 1 0 is going to be don't care for J and 1 for K. Don't care and 1 for K. So this is how you're going to proceed, guys. So next, guys, let's move down here. Same thing that you're going to apply here, like the grouping part. Like let's say, let me explain how the grouping part this side. You see, guys, we can group. You can see now we only group this one, but I can say that I can have another group like this, guys, which is still valid, that we have 1 don't care, don't care, don't care. But the only problem, I only consider this long group Y, only the one that I group in yellow, because I got more ones. I have 1 here, another 1 here for one group. I can't group, so that's why you can see I didn't group this group of 4. This group of 4, because I'm going to have only 1 and 4 and 3 don't care. 1 and 3 don't care. So it's going to be, I'm going to take the one that has a majority of 1s. So the group that I have majority of 1 is this one that I've got 2 1s. So I'm going to consider only this group. That's why I consider only this group. So how the reading part now, like now my group is taking the 4 rows. You can see it's taking the 4 rows, but it's only taking 1 column. So what will happen? This 0 will cancel this one will cancel this 0, this one will cancel this 0, this one will cancel this 0. So you see now I cancel everything here on this the row. So what I left only with Q0, and my group is only on Q0. That's why what will happen, my answer will be Q0, but because it's loading 0, it's going to be Q0 not. So guys can see same thing happened here. Yeah, I can group everything because I have don't care and 1 1 everywhere, so that when you group everything, like I said like time, it's 1. So that's why happened here. So now it's the same thing that you're going to apply for J0. J0 is the same thing that you're going to apply here. Same thing, you check the moving part. 0, position 0, I'm here for J, and here for K. So it's going to be 0 0. It's what? 0 0 0 and don't care, 0 and don't care, and then it's going to be 0 1 for position 1, position 2, I'm here 0 1 0 1 0 1, I'm here 0 and 1. It's going to be what? 1 and don't care, 1 and don't care, and then position what? 5, position 5, I'm here 1 0 1, position 5, I'm here. So what will happen for position 5? Position 5 is 1 1 0 1 0 is what? Don't care and 1. So it's going to be don't care and 1. So guys can see how this thing, it's very easy. So now the grouping part, like here I can group everything. I got one. Like here you can see, guys, I have two groups, this group and another group here, because if I check these two group, guys, they wanna group in yellow and red. You can see now, guys, in yellow here I have one, the group of yellow, one don't care, don't care, don't care, one don't care, don't care. You can see I have only one, and then I have three don't care. So that's why you can see the other group also I have only one, the one in red, and I have three don't cares. So you can see these two groups are valid. So now let's say the reading part. The reading part, you focus first on the first group with the yellow part. So here is taking the two. You can see my group is taking the two part. My group is taking the two. My group is taking the two colon. So this 0 will cancel, this one is cancelled, Q0. So Q2 is going to cancel 0 and 1. So my first answer is going to be what? Q1. That one's here. So what will happen now? Let's take the red, the group in red. The group in red, I'm here, but this group still taking the two colon. So this 0 will cancel this one, cancel this Q0. So I say Q1, this 0, this 0 will cancel this one. So what will happen? I'm going Q0, it's out. I'm going to left with Q1, which is 1. That's why I have Q1. So that guy, you can see this. It's my answer. So guys, let's now move to the drawing part. So this now, here I represent everything. Here I represent everything. Here, these I represent all the groups here, all of them here, the answer, and then the drawing part. So now, guys, you can see we have a group where we have plus here. I say plus, we use the OR gate. So with plus, I know, guys, you still remember the OR gate, which was something like this. The OR gate, something like this in digit 1. So the rest, cause I don't have a multiplication here, so I won't use the AND gate. So I have only one group. I have only one came up that I have an answer of 2, where I got 2. I got 2 answer. Let's say I got the plus. I don't have multiplication, even plus. So which means I'm going to have only one gate here. So now you can see in my design I came here. So it's going to be what for J0? I have Q1 and Q0. So J0 I connect to the OR gate, is connected to what? It's connected to Q2 and Q2 and Q1. Sorry guys, there's a mistake in my design here, guys. Check please. This, you must remove this thing, right? You must remove this connection here. You must connect it to Q1. Sorry, it must be here in Q1. Because the answer is what? The answer is Q1 plus Q2. So the answer is Q1 plus Q2. So like I was saying, this one, you must remove it here, and then you must connect it to Q1 here. Yeah. So for those answer that is equal to 1, like Q1, K1, which is equal to 1, K1, you just put 1. K0 also is equal to 1, you just put 1. For those one that K2, which is equal to 1, which is equal to Q1, K2 you connect to Q1 like this, because J2 also is equal to 1. That's why I connect both here like this, and then it's equal to Q1. Well guys, thank you for watching my video. I'm at the end now. I can go part by part. You can press pause and then you copy, or you can take the same question, and then guys, these are the sequence. You repeat the same question and you compare with my answers, and then if you get stuck again, you just write and comment and I will come back. Thank you. Have a good day, and let's say good day or good night, whatever. Don't forget to subscribe and like my video, and have a good day.